We're going to call to order the Board of Elections meeting first. Please rise. Moment of silence. Seated. Before we begin, I just, Commissioner Best, we tried to call her. She's going to call in for the meeting. We haven't been able to receive her, but we can go forward because Joe and myself would make a quorum. But as soon as we do get her on the phone, we will add her to the meeting. Okay, Nathan.
Chairman Chicatano wishes to announce that this election board meeting was duly advertised in a local newspaper. And at this time, we ask for public input on agenda items only. Okay, hearing none. A motion is needed to approve and dispense with the reading of the minutes of the May 3rd, 2022 election board meeting.
So moved.
Second on the question. All in favor state aye. Aye.
Aye.
Motion's carried.
A motion is needed to ratify the following reports. The 2022 municipal primary certification.
Kim, let me put you on speaker.
Or Ken.
All right, you're in the meeting. Commissioner Best is in the meeting. You're welcome.
A motion is needed to ratify the following reports. The 2022 municipal primary certification of election results and the Northumberland County certification of computation and final certification.
So moved.
Second.
On the question. All in favor state aye.
Aye.
Motion carries.
Okay, and at this time, we call for any old business. And just as a point of logistics, many people here know that I had previously been the election administrator, so I had wanted to speak from up here about some of the stuff in this agenda, just as they were items that I had worked on and closed out. So under new business, we have grant funding. We had worked really hard with the Department of State, with Linda Schlegel-Culver and Chairman Grove on an election bill. Lindsay, the current elections director, can tell you that we've brought in some grant money in elections. We're not specific on amounts yet, but it looks as if it'll be tens to hundreds of thousands. So we're looking forward to working with the state further on those items, and those were part of the election bills that we worked on. And I just want to publicly say thank you to the commissioners for allowing us to travel back and forth to Harrisburg to work on those bills, but also to the legislators who gave us the voice in those meetings. And the other thing is the important dates as listed below. So these are things where people come to circulate and file papers. The last day to register and vote before the November election. I will just note that the nomination papers is a moot date, but the general election is November 8th. The polls will open at 7 a.m. and close at 8 p.m. And at this time, we ask for any other public input. Okay.
Okay, then I guess the meeting will adjourn and we will continue with the public meeting of the regular monthly meeting of the county commissioners. Before we begin, I just want to welcome Sandy here, our new treasurer. This is her first public meeting. I'm sure she'll be very chatty and have a lot of questions, so we might run extra long today, but we want to welcome Sandy to the meeting. Okay, go ahead, Nathan.
At this point, where are we going to do the pledge again?
Dispense with the pledge.
We don't need to do that. So we're at citizens input, agenda items only. We have anything? Okay, then what we're going to do is move forward here and put in Mr. Porzy from the AOA, because he has to get up there and repair some of the four-wheelers that are broke down. So, Mr. Porzy, would you like to get up, please? You want to make us an announcement, and then we'll get a quick picture.
Dave Porzy, Director of Operations for the Anthracite Outdoor Adventure Area. We are blessed again to come down to the County Commissioners meeting today to present the Commissioners with a donation check of $68,500 for the continued support that we get from the county for this project, and we are truly blessed that it continues to grow and grow. And want to thank you guys and Kim for all the support we've gotten from you over the years, and we continue to keep this thing going and the economic development that has started within the area. We're bringing more and more people, and we just had a Jeep Jamboree, where were 22 different states represented, and Uruguay. Someone was in from another country to drive the Coal Mountain Jeep Jamboree. So the word's getting out. So the Mammoth Trail is now open. People are using it. And we do have Fight the Blight benefit event for the Northumberland County Housing Authority coming up on September 10th. Hopefully that'll be another good fundraiser for them. So we're excited. But once again, we're here today to present another donation check to the county and to the commissioners. And thank you again for all your support.
And Dave, I just want to, thank the AOA. They've been, the past few years, giving us donations, which helps at least, because some citizens don't use four-wheelers, but this way it helps our budget, which now helps all taxpayers if we're talking all the way up in the northern end to the southern end, and it's appreciated, and I know you've been doing it for a couple of years, and as long as I'm here, you'll keep doing it, I'm sure.
Absolutely.
And we're going to get a picture, and then we'll let you go, because I know you have things to do, and then we'll be able to continue with the meeting.
Thanks so much.
Thanks, the AOA, and thanks,
Thank you, Dave. It's
Will do.
always good to see you.
Thank you, Joe.
I'd like to see you once a month with a check. That would be really nice, but
Well, you got to talk to Jim about that one.
thank you.
Smile. 1, 2, and 3.
I can see that through the phone.
Smiling.
We'll give this to Mr. Grayson to take.
Yeah, give that to Mr. Grayson. Thank you all again for your support.
And note that in the paper that if you put that picture in that Commissioner Shikatana was on his tiptoes.
Thanks, Dave. Good seeing you.
Because it's,
Thanks, Dave. Yep.
Dave, get back there and change some oil in those ATVs or whatever. Put some tire, yep, okay.
Number, and I'm sorry, Mr. Chairman, please forgive me for 1 second. I have the pleasure of living in the oldest building in town in Sunbury. Our attorney has retired, and I had brought a framed picture of original presidential election results to share. Sorry, I forgot during the election board meeting. But if anybody wants to view them, we had framed them to give back to the owner of the building, but they were handwritten election results from 1940 with the Roosevelt and Dewey election. Sorry, Mr. Chairman.
Okay.
So on to number 4, a motion is needed to approve and dispense with the reading of the minutes of the Commissioners' public meeting held on Tuesday, July 5th, 2022.
So moved.
Second.
On the question, all in favor state aye.
Aye.
Motion carries.
A motion is needed to pay all county and liquid fuels payrolls as submitted by the Human Resource Office for payroll number 14 in the amount of $913,760 and payroll number 15 in the amount of $725,504.44.
So moved.
Second.
On the question, all in favor state aye.
Aye.
Motion carries.
A motion is needed to pay all county and liquid fuels bills as submitted by the county controller in the amount of $6,485,356.18 from July 1st, 2022 to July 29th, 2022.
So moved.
Second.
On the question, all in favor state aye. Motion
Aye.
carries.
Under announcements, a work session will be held on Tuesday, August 16th, 2022, beginning at 10 a.m. in the Commissioners' Conference Room. The next regular public meeting will be held on Tuesday, September 6, 2022, at 1 p.m. in the public meeting room at the Administration Center, located at 399 Stadium Drive in Sunbury. The Northumberland County Courthouse, Administration Center, and related county facilities will be closed on Monday, September 5, 2022, in observance of the Labor Day holiday. The County of Northumberland, on behalf of the Engineering Department, announces that it did not receive any bid submissions for the structure raising at 463 Redmond Acres Road, Point Township, in Northumberland County prior to the July 25th, 2022 deadline. A request for bids will be re-advertised. A motion is needed to approve the employee status sheet list of new hires, individuals no longer employed, promotions, demotions, and transferred as item number 1 through 27.
So moved.
Second.
On the question, all in favor state aye.
Aye.
Motion carries.
A motion is needed to approve the following reports. They include the Tax Claims Bureau and the monthly fiscal status sheets for the month of June 2022 as submitted by the Weatherization Department.
So moved.
Second.
On the question, all in favor state aye.
Aye.
Motion carries.
A motion is needed to authorize the chairperson to execute an annual maintenance agreement with Motorola for 2022-2023 for NICE NEC Aviat system.
So moved.
Second.
On the question, all in favor state aye.
Aye.
Motion carries.
A motion is needed to authorize the chairperson to execute an annual maintenance agreement with Motorola for 2022-2023 for Astro system.
So moved.
Second.
On the question, all in favor state aye.
Aye.
Motion carries.
A motion is needed to authorize the Northumberland County Department of Weatherization's request for permission to advertise for a general contractor for the Readiness Pilot Program.
So moved.
Second.
On the question, all in favor state aye. Aye. Motion carries.
A motion is needed to ratify permission to advertise the following. The Northumberland County Board of Commissioners will conduct a public hearing on the proposed Human Services Block Grant for fiscal years 2022-2023 for the Department of Public Welfare. The public hearing will be held on Wednesday, July 20th, 2022 at 11 a.m. and again at 3:30 p.m. These public meetings were held in conference room number 2 at the Behavioral Health and Intellectual Development Services Building located at 217 North Center Street, Sunbury, PA 17801, and were also made available via Zoom. The plan will address the following program areas: County Human Services Block Grant for fiscal years 22 and 23.
So moved.
Second.
On the question, all in favor state aye.
Aye.
Motion carries.
A motion is needed to ratify the authorization of the purchase of body cameras and associated equipment from Sentinel Camera Systems in the amount of $4,925, with half of the funds coming from the sheriff's budget.
So moved.
Second.
On the question, all in favor state aye.
Aye.
Motion carries.
A motion is needed to ratify the authorization of the Northumberland County Chairperson to execute a proposal by Otis Elevator to provide for and perform the installation of a traveling cable on the elevator located at the Northumberland County Courthouse Annex Building for a total of $6,080.
So moved.
Second.
On the question, listen, I just want to state that the annex is only used for storage, and because of us taking a lot of things from the courts over there, a lot of boxes, a lot of heavy things that have to be carried by our maintenance people or by people of the court, they have come in and told us they need this elevator to put the different material on different floors, and that's why, even though the building is not being used except for storage, that we're going forward to get this thing fixed. Okay.
It's a big elevator. It's big. It's not like, it's a freight elevator, basically what it is. It's probably 8 feet wide by 5 feet deep, so it's a heavy-duty elevator used for, putting heavy objects in there, and so it's large, so we definitely need that. Okay.
So on the question, we did that. All in favor state aye.
Aye.
Motion carries.
A motion is needed to allocate the Northumberland County FFY 2022 CDBG funding as follows. Do you want me to go through all this?
I don't know, do we usually? No. As listed. Okay.
As listed on the public meeting agenda.
So moved.
Second.
On the question, all in favor state aye.
Aye.
Motion carries.
A motion is needed to approve the Northumberland County Tax Claims Bureau's list of new properties in the repository for unsold properties and to approve the sale of said properties for the highest amount offered.
So moved.
Second.
On the question, all in favor state aye.
Aye.
Motion carries.
A motion is needed to ratify approval of the Northumberland County Board of Elections to lease a Kyocera Ecosis M4125 IDN copier from CSP Office Equipment for $45.84 per month for 60 months.
So moved.
Second.
On the question, all in favor state aye.
Aye.
Motion carries.
A motion is needed to ratify approval of the Northumberland County Sheriff's purchase of a 2022 Ford Police Interceptor SUV with 911 rapid response emergency equipment installed for $47,269.82, with half the cost being paid from the sheriff's budget.
So moved.
Second.
On
I
the-
have to go, guys.
Okay,
Okay, thank you, Kim.
on the question, all in favor state aye.
Aye.
Motion carries.
A motion is needed to ratify approval of the Northumberland County 911 Public Safety's CoStar purchase of a generator from Hunter and Lomisone Incorporated for a total cost of $14,569 for the Herndon Tower site.
So moved.
Second, on the question, all in favor state aye.
Hold on, just a
Yep.
little bit about the generator is up on the Herndon Mountain, and what that does is when our power goes down for, like inclement weather, bad storms or whatever, then we need that generator to kick in to provide communication with our 911 system to make sure we're communicating, our towers are operable. So that's what that generator's for. And we're also going to be putting up there's a shed up there now. We got to make the shed a little bigger to accommodate this new generator. So that's what that is for. Definitely need it. Yep.
Did we vote on? All in favor state aye.
Aye.
Motion carries.
A motion is needed to adopt the following budget amendments.
So moved.
Second, on the question, all in favor state aye.
Aye.
Motion carries.
A motion is needed authorizing travel requests and attendance at the following workshop seminars as in accordance with the County Personnel Manual Travel Reimbursement Policy as listed A through G in the public meeting agenda.
So moved.
Second, on the question, all in favor state aye.
Aye.
Motion carries.
A motion is needed to appoint the following individual to the Northumberland County Industrial Development Authority Board to fill the unexpired term of the late Judy Surak ending December 31st, 2022. An appointment, and his name is Paul Rupp.
So moved.
Second, on the question, all in favor state aye.
Aye.
Motion carries. Solicitors report, Mr. Garrigan.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. Motion to adopt Resolution R48-22, resolution authorizing the consent and joiner the Northumberland County Commissioners being a member of the CEDACOG Joint Rail Authority hereby consents to and joins in the application of Snyder County to become a member of the CEDACOG Joint Rail Authority.
So moved.
Second, on the question, all in favor state aye.
Aye.
Motion carries.
Motion to adopt Resolution 49-22, professional services agreement between the Northumberland County Board of Commissioners and Appraisal and Marketing Associates Incorporated on behalf of the Assessment Office for assessment and appraisals of various types of properties, subject to final approval by the solicitor.
So moved.
Second, on the question, all in favor state aye.
Aye.
Motion carries.
Motion to adopt Resolution R50-22, agreements, amendments, revisions, grants, leases, and reports between the Northumberland County Commissioners on behalf of the Human, Senior, and Social Services and the named service providers as listed, numbers 1 through 28. The above agreements, amendments, revisions, grants, leases, and reports are not with county employees, nor does their organizational contract list county employees as principals in their corporation or on their board of directors, with the exception of contracts with CSO. Controller Chris Grayson and District Attorney Matt Levitch are members of the CSO board, and Frank Garrigan Esquire as to item number 28.
So moved.
Second, on the question, all in favor state aye.
Aye.
Motion carries.
At this time, we'd like to ask for any old business. Hearing none, we ask for new business. Okay, hearing none, we will move now to public input.
Hi, I'm Kerry Parks. I'm the Chief of Police in Riverside, and I've been coming to the meetings for the last couple of months, asking for change in the criminal justice system at the county level. I don't know if I need to rehash everything again, but I'm asking what's been done. Haven't heard anything for a month.
Right, Kim's not here and she had to go, but let me just say that Kevin O'Hearn, who's in charge of the courts, has looked into this, and they are going to call this meeting that they haven't been calling, I guess, with the police officers and the courts. So that is, do we know when that's going to be called, Nathan?
No, he hasn't come up with it.
We have questioned him, and those meetings that were quarterly, I think, well, they will start being called again.
Right.
Okay, so that's a start to communication. And again, that's not on us, but we have mentioned it to them, and we said we'd like to have them, and Kevin is, who's in charge of the courts, will start having those meetings. If you don't hear anything about those, keep coming.
I will.
Don't stop coming,
I told you I'm going to keep coming.
okay?
The answer's got to start somewhere.
So hopefully they start before the next meeting, and that's what we're hoping for, and now it's in their ball court to just start doing those. Frank, you have something? You look like you wanted to say something. Okay, thank you.
Probably not.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Anyone else? Justin, do you have anything to say? No? Okay. Well, then I guess the meeting is adjourned. Thank you.